Welcome to the show.
This guy got a mistletoe belt on.
Gosh, that is bad.
The whole plane smells like weed.
Those were the days. It's a joke, you idiot.
Looked in the mirror, I'm like,
Good old innocent fun.
what's
Check.
up, y'all? Another lovely day in a rainy Astoria, Queens, New York City, baby. Here with my podcast co-host, Dylan Krasinski. Give it up for him, man.
Woo! Welcome back to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Troublemakers in for making trouble in the city of champions.
Yeah, there we go.
Back again, baby. The Knicks are still the world champions of the NBA, and I am ecstatic, okay? We got a lot to talk about, but first, introductions for my man with the plan, my number two, Mr. Dominic Leonelli.
What's up, y'all?
Oh,
Yeah, dude,
man,
I'm loving
dude.
all the Knicks commercials. They're doing Wendy's commercials.
I'm so
you see
amped,
that?
dude.
It's like Jordan and Gatorade all over again.
It's unbelievable.
You know, you eat Wendy's, you become a world champ.
Yeah, dude, you get your. That used to be. Can I tell you? That was my. I used to want to go to the Olympics when I was a kid. When I was like 10 years old. Do you remember this commercial? I used to be like, oh my God. They were like doing it on Nickelodeon or whatever. They're like, oh, if you 12-year-old kids at the Olympics, they can eat whatever they want. And they're eating McDonald's.
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
this?
Mickey D's.
And I was like, man, I would love to go to the Olympics and eat McDonald's every day. It's such a fat child.
Yeah,
thought
my
process.
McDonald's memories were getting the toy for the movie, like the Batman with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Remember they went crazy for the Jim Carrey Batman movie.
I love that you call it the Jim Carrey Batman.
Yeah, because who even played Batman in that
Was
one?
that was
Nobody knows, dude. It's
Was
Jim
it
Carrey.
Val
was in it.
Kilmer, that one?
Who knows? The
And it
best
was
Batman
Arnold
was the first one.
Schwarzenegger?
Shout out to Pittsburgh.
No, dude.
Yeah, he was the best.
Tim
dude.
Burton's Batman?
No, then maybe he wasn't the first one. He was in Multiplicity. He was a stand-up comedian. He was a great comedian too, and he was a Pittsburgh comic. And he got Batman. Everybody's like, bro, you can't play Batman. He was the best one. Michael Keaton,
Michael Keaton, yeah.
best Batman.
I mean,
Who was better than Michael Keaton?
it's Christian Bale.
Oh, come on, was that the new one?
Yeah. The Dark Knight series. Come
the
on.
voice
dude.
was
what
too
are we
much.
doing? No, The Dark Knight was great. I mean, yeah, sure.
The Dark Knight was good, but
This is like people who say The Godfather is better than Departed. I mean, what are we doing?
dude,
Just
The
because it came
Godfather
first?
is way better.
That's
than
insane,
The Departed.
dude. That's
How
insane.
can you even say that?
I know.
You gotta take these movie
I know
posters off
you're-
your wall.
Your Italian heritage won't let it stand.
You
but-
could say Godfather 2 and 3 weren't good, but come on.
Listen, Godfather's great, but it's also like saying,
Would you like more Goodfellas or
Wilt
Godfather?
Chamberlain is a better basketball player than LeBron James. I mean, it's fucking 60 years later.
Yeah, but Wilt Chamberlain was a beast.
Exactly. At the time.
Yeah.
But, it's just things get better. Cameras get better. Scripts get better.
Yeah.
Acting gets better.
I don't know. if acting gets better, bro.
Shout off in the comments. I'm probably I'll either get a bunch of people agreeing or a lot of hate.
Actors seem better now because we're still catching Chalamet. Like he was like a real actor, but now it's all influencers. Timothy Chalamet, he was a real actor.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
his name?
Timothy Chalamet. You had it. You're so
Yeah.
close every time, dude.
So he was a real actor. His mother still
Timothy
lives in the
Chalamet
actor's
and the
building.
God.
Yeah, his mother still lives in that building.
Really?
Over by my house. Yeah.
Oh, get out of town.
And that dude really acted for real his whole life, But
Yeah.
now you got all these influencers acting, dude. It's gonna be.
There's
a wrap.
still a lot of young, like Robert Pattinson. He's a great one. He was also a good Batman. Really good Batman.
Yeah, but I mean, like now, like in 15 years from now, these movies are gonna be trash. It's gonna be influencers eating in front of a camera.
Well, that's what they say. Did you see this? Someone came out, Maya Hawke, maybe. She wanted to do a movie. Classic Nepo baby, Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke's daughter.
Wow.
Stranger Things, and she kind of blew up from that.
Yeah.
It's great, really good. But she wanted to do a movie and like kind of more of like an indie project, pull in some of like the actors that she really enjoys working with, kind of unknown names. And I guess she went public with it because all the producers and the studios were like, yeah, if unless you have actors with like this amount of social profile, you're not going to get the budget. Like, you got to have almost like, unless it's like, big stars. And if it's not, they got to have certain like social media followings.
Right. But does she need the budget? Borrow from her mom. Uma Thurman was huge.
Yeah.
Wasn't she in Batman?
And Ethan Hawke, dude. Both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Big
I'm
dogs.
in like 3 movies. None of them came out yet. I wonder when
Can't wait
that's
to
gonna
see 'em,
happen.
Dad.
Yeah, dude, me too.
Yeah, dude. We but that is crazy. I don't know. I mean, I always think that there are good classic things, but I think with time, usually things get better. I don't know.
I'd
Maybe not with
say,
everything.
Yeah, maybe not with everything. Dude, I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe it's my algorithm. I don't think it is. Every third video is somebody eating. Like, how is this
You watching
became
mukbangs?
TikTok? Everything's a mukbang.
Mukbangs?
You know, and some of them are just, hey, we're trying the new viral TikTok burger. You dip your burger in a Coke. It's that and some innocent kid getting killed. It's like
Jesus,
it's
dude.
always going back and forth, one or the other.
Crazy.
And I'm like, dude, I'm sick of it. It's either hate. It's like everything's hate watching. You're watching fighting or you're watching people do gluttony.
Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
I like it. I can't, hey, these people are funny. And it's like, I love to give positive people a thing, but it's also like, should I be liking and supporting a guy eating 20,000 calories every day?
Well, that was what was it? Nico Avocado.
He was one of the first ones
Nico
to do
Avocado.
it. And you know, he did something with AI and acted like he got skinny again.
Oh, he didn't get skinny.
I don't think
Was
he
that
did.
fake? I thought he was
only
like
one video that came out of him being skinny.
I thought he was like getting in shape, and then it was going to be the ultimate like this was like a social experiment.
Yeah, but we haven't heard from him.
I know.
I'm
I
down
know.
20 pounds, so that's how I
You're
get my
looking
joy.
good, dude.
Bro,
You're looking
I think
good.
when I get down another 20, I'll be
Dude,
right
give us a
around-
little. Give the fans.
What
Give
do
the
we
woo.
say?
Look at those guns, dude.
I get
Come
another
on.
20, I'll be my old boxing weight. I used to
Wow.
walk around at 141.
141.
Yep.
I'm still sitting at that 199, 201 area, but it's feeling good. Oh, can I tell you?
Yeah, what do you
Went
got
to the
going
gym
on?
this morning before
Oh,
we
shit, how's the
recorded.
legs? You ever measure your thighs?
No, I
What
should.
are they
though.
around, dude?
I have no idea.
They say bodybuilders are 24 is a huge thigh.
24 is a big thigh. So can I tell you, beat my PR today. I was squatting. I was feeling
Oh,
good.
That's why the legs are fucking jacked.
Pumped up. 245.
Dude, give me some, man.
245. One rep. It was a little scary, dude.
And did you go down, though?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
all the way.
I feel like you do go all the way down.
Yeah. I always go down. Ass to grass, baby.
Yeah, that's why you got results.
Yeah.
I could tell those fucking legs. You could move some weight. I'm surprised you're only maxing at 245. How long you been doing squats?
A long time. But even when I was doing CrossFit, 5-6 years ago, the most I was squatting was like 185. I was always scared to get down,
Right.
go real down.
Now you're getting deep with it.
But now I'm getting because when you do the CrossFit, they didn't have the safety bars.
yeah.
And then if
damn.
you went down, you just throw it off your back. And that always made me a little nervous,
Jesus.
dude.
Yeah.
Because if you
dude.
get caught and you lean forward, then it's crushing you.
As soon as I seen my first gray hair, I put the fucking bars on. I'm not gonna fold it up.
Yeah,
Fold you
exactly.
like a damn lawn chair.
So I don't mind that, but I've been building the last couple weeks. I would build up to 225, do it, and the last time I squatted heavy like that, I did like 3 or 4 reps at 225, and I was like, oh, I feel like I got
Nice.
it. So I threw on an extra 20 today. I was like, let's see if we
Dude,
got it. Dude.
Congratulations. I've been doing push-ups. I've been doing a deck of cards.
Oh, you talked about
Yeah,
it last
so
episode. So
now
how
I can
many
get through-
push-ups?
I could get through a full deck in 1 hour.
What is the
380 is the number. That's
That's
not counting
crazy.
jokers. Some people make jokers 20. I can't, dude. When you're doing that many push-ups,
It's
and
another
ace is
80,
hard.
dude.
Yeah, and dude, an ace is 11. The face cards. What I
Tens.
do too is I kind of do mix up the deck a little bit.
Yeah.
To make it more fair. Because it's like you can't do like 30 face cards in a row, 20. It's like, so I can get through a whole deck of cards. It's exactly 380 push-ups. Takes an hour.
Wow.
You know?
That's why you're fucking looking jacked.
Yeah,
The
dude,
arms,
it's
the
coming.
shoulders, the chest.
And I can't do every day. I've been
Kid's
doing
looking
every
good.
other day. Dude, I'm getting there.
Kids looking
I
good.
hit bench though, dude. I got so weak on bench. You know what's crazy? My all-time record one time when I was 19 years old or maybe 20, I had a bench press in a detail shop. I was the boss, so I would just bench press all
It's
day.
insane.
I had some little high school kids spotting me all the time. Yeah, and
So funny,
dude,
dude.
we get salesmen. They didn't know we had a bench press. We tucked it in the back. It was like a lightweight little bench.
Yeah.
And we had 300 pounds worth of weight. Rusty shit too, like at a
Yeah.
car wash.
When your hands go outside
Yeah.
the lift
And
gate
bro,
or
the
whatever.
bar was rusty. And we get these
spicy.
salesmen. Everybody wants to say they work out with 225, like car salesmen.
Salesman. Okay,
What is it,
yeah,
salesman?
that's a little Ohio, dude.
Yeah.
A little salesman, a little salesmanship.
And we'd say, oh man, what do you bench? And they all say, oh, well, usually like 255, 225. We'd be like, oh, really? Man, I bet you 100 you can't do it. And dude, we would clean up on people. I mean, they would never bet. Rarely they would bet because they know they can't do it. You should have seen these people couldn't even get 135 off the
Yeah,
bar.
it's tough, dude. A bench I never bench. I just do the
Incline dumbbells.
the incline, like the machines, but with the free weights. I'll take the plates and stack them, and then I do incline, I do decline, and I do flies. That's
Trainers
it.
say that's the best way. They say benching's more of an ego thing.
Yeah.
It hurts your shoulders. I mean, my shoulders don't really get hurt from it, but you know, I just want to be able to work out with 225 again. I used to be able to rep 225
That's
like
fucking
6
crazy.
times. Yeah.
Dude, also 245. This is the first time, like, legitimately I'm squatting heavier than I weigh.
Yeah, dude, that's
You
great.
know? Like when I was squatting 185, I was weighing like 220. Now I'm 200 squatting 245. I'm pretty psyched up about it.
I get about 6 out of probably 195, but I don't go much heavier than that. I got to up it. I mean, it takes time, you know?
Yeah.
I'm losing weight too, so it's hard because I'm not eating any carbs. That's how I'm losing weight. I cut the fucking
Good,
carbs
man.
out completely, dude.
That's
like,
good.
No, I mean, the only carbs I have is whatever's in Greek yogurt and like blueberries, blackberries.
You ever see that when people talk, like real fitness guys, when they talk about like, you know, what's a carb, and you expect them to say like French fry. What's your cheat carb?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have French fries, chips, and they're like, well, sometimes I'll have an apple.
Yeah,
And the carbs in an apple, and you're like, dude, don't do that.
Yeah, dude. I
Don't
don't
do
fuck
that,
around.
dude.
I got, you know what I like? Whenever people start getting in shape and they get results, for some reason they think their IQ went up. You ever talk to people like that? They start using bigger words and stuff. You know, I noticed my buddies are like that.
I'm waiting. Yeah. Just
I'm not, dude. It's never gonna happen
It's
with
coming
me.
up, baby.
I don't really change my ways too much.
We're about to become a fitness pod, dude. Me
I
and
think
you,
so.
just all fitness
You
all
know,
the time.
I don't know if you noticed this. I mean, you got a lady now, so you can't say nothing. But I noticed girls looking at me now in the past 3 weeks. They would actually look away, maybe gag a little.
Yeah.
I seen a girl spit her food out, or they'd give me a dirty look.
Yeah.
Just because I had all that meat on my bottom lip
Meat on
and
the,
shit.
yeah, the jowls.
Yeah, I had the jowls. And dude, now I'm noticing they're catching eyes and smiling at me.
That's
I only
nice.
lost 20 pounds.
It's nice. Yeah, I noticed that in the gym. Like, I like being friendly with people, but I've noticed, like, especially in the gym, it's a weird culture.
Yeah, they
there.
don't respect you when you're
You
out
will
of shape.
not even out of shape, but just like you'll like walk someone, like someone's like standing like right next to you, where in everyday life you would like acknowledge that person and be
Right.
like, how's it going?
Yeah.
Dude, women in the gym will just like specifically like look, like see you look at them to give like a, like, hey, are you on this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks. And they will like not look at you. And you're like, can I use
That's
this
a
weight?
great
Can I
point.
use? And I'm like, dude, just, it's like,
gotta
hey,
talk
not
about-
everybody's trying to hit on you,
Dude, you gotta talk about that on stage. That is a great
It's
point.
crazy.
Yeah, if I'm standing on the street and somebody's 18 inches away from me, I'm gonna say something.
I'm going to acknowledge them as like a human being
Why
in
is
their
it-
presence.
Yeah, at the gym you can't speak to somebody.
It's like, yeah. And it's especially with like younger, attractive women. It's like, I think probably their experience in the world is like everyone hits on me, but it's like, hey, I just want to know if the squat rack is available.
And I don't know if
or
that's all the way true.
a general like, hey, how's it going?
I think
As people in the world.
yeah, dude, I don't think it's the people hitting on them all the time. Honestly, I found out prettier girls are more friendly. I think the bigger the headphones, the bigger the bitch.
That's a good.
You see a
Hey,
girl with fucking 2 soccer balls strapped around her head. She is a cunt. I use that word sparingly, but I mean it.
She got subwoofer.
I never want to call
subwoofers
a girl
wrapped.
that. And some people will be like, well, you don't know what it's like to get talked to every day, which I kind of get. Like, there was a girl that I was hanging with, and literally, dude, I've seen this firsthand. She was dressed classy. Like, she can't help how she looks. She was dressed very classy, but looks phenomenal. Dude, people were crossing the street just to walk by her. I mean, every eyeball was staring at her. Like Marilyn Monroe type shit. And I'm like, I've never experienced this.
Is
with
this a
any
girl you were
girl.
hanging out with?
Yeah.
I got to see a picture still.
I'll show you
You
one
got to
after
show
the
me a
thing.
picture.
Yeah.
Because I was out with my lady friend who I'm seeing exclusively.
Yeah.
And I told her, she listens to the pod now. And
That's great. We got another listener.
Unfortunately.
I need to get a
no.
girlfriend too. We'll get a listener.
She listens to the pod, and we went bowling the day like last week or whatever. I'll tell you this. My forearm was sore for like 3 days.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It's a hell of a workout.
But she was like, did you see the picture of Dom's lady that he was talking about? And I was like, which one? And she was like, the one that was so hot, people were crossing the street. And I was like, no, I forget. That's why I texted you.
Yeah, dude, I'll show you a picture of her, and it's like, You know, it's crazy. I never really hung out with really hot girls, as crazy as that sounds. Like, looking back at my track record, I've never experienced that.
Yeah.
I've never, maybe I'm walking with a girl, she might be dressed a little risque, and some people glance and stare a little, but like, I remember I dated a girl, she would wear see-through shirts.
Nice.
And that wasn't because she was attractive. She had like double D's and she was a fit girl.
Cool.
But yeah, so people would look then, but this is the first time this girl's dressed classy, nothing showing. I mean, it was purely off her face, I guess, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for that yawn. I fucking
it's
took a
all
little
right.
caffeine energy
Hey, you
chill
can't be complimenting on another lady anyway.
before the pod started. Like I told you, you were on your way. And I was like, I think I got like 10 minutes. I was going to take a little 5-minute lay down nap. And then you were like, here. And I was like, thank God. Because I would have fallen asleep.
Did you notice when you started getting fit, you can't fall asleep though? Dude, I've been up every night. I have too much energy.
When are you working out?
Whenever I could squeeze it in. I have no set schedule.
So I
I
think
get it in between like noon and 6 p.m.
Yeah, I think the later you work out, the harder it is to fall asleep because you're like still jacked up.
Yeah.
Like if you go to the gym
I went for a run
randomly at like 8, 9 o'clock at night, unless that's like your schedule. But like, dude, I've been going to bed. I've been falling asleep at like 11.
Dude, I got to get in.
And
that
it's great.
routine.
I've been waking up without an alarm at like 6:30
You know, it's crazy.
and then
just
getting out of bed.
the little bit of working out, I've upped my standards so bad. Like a girl hits me up to come have a drink. I'm like, no, I'm not drinking. And she's like, hey, come on, buy me a drink. I'll hang out with you. Yeah, I haven't had a drink.
Look at you, dude.
And I'm looking at this message like, bro, I got a message I want to show you on the pod. A random girl I went on a date with
Read
cussed
it.
me out.
Let's read
I
it.
can't even read
Also,
it 'cause of
my
cuss words.
my fist bump
As soon
was
as I open up my app. I gotta
Jesus,
unfollow
dude.
these
It's
people.
so fun. Dom talking about everybody eating on his Instagram. He opens it up. There's literally just an underweared ass twerking. First video, dude.
Well, you know, I follow my fans back. I got a second.
All of them or just the women,
the
dude?
women.
Exactly.
No, I follow
You
the guys if they comment.
Dog, dude.
Dude, I had what do you call it? I got another girl and second porno girl to hit me up. I don't know if they're considered stars, but let me find this girl's name. Wait,
I think it's a generic term if you're
I don't
having
even know if I could read these messages.
nudity
bro.
and intercourse on video.
So
You're
this
a
girl hit me
star.
up for so little backstory.
Yeah, give it.
There's a girl that I've been kind of off and on with this girl for like 2 years now. Okay.
Okay.
Like off and on here. And no, actually, yeah, probably 2 years, honestly. And so either way, met her at the bar. She follows me on Facebook. So she goes, hey, meet me at the bar. I want to hang out. So that's how we first hit it off. Ended up, you know, doing the dirty, whatever you want to call it, within knowing her 3 hours, right?
Doing the dirty.
And then she's like, oh, I'm kind of talking to somebody. I shouldn't have did that. So I'm like, oh, I'm leaving her be. So I always see her with some scrub in my neighborhood, like some wannabe gangster. They're all broke. So the dude's an asshole to me, trying to threaten me. He's like 4 feet tall. I'm like, buddy, relax, right? I'm like, shit's not that serious, bro. I'm laughing at him, right?
Yeah. How
So-
did he even find out about you?
That's his boy. I guess that's her boyfriend or whatever.
okay.
And I popped into the bar, you know, just
Said
to hell
hi
of it. It's
or
in my
whatever.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
the bar's in my neighborhood. So I just so happened to pop in when I was still drinking. She comes with her boyfriend and she's all talking to me, you know. I bought her a drink, you know.
And
I
then
didn't
he
know
was
it's her
like,
boyfriend.
to get the fuck away from my girl.
Right, kind
Yeah,
of. Well, he was
okay.
just acting tough. He's like,
Got
yo, man, this dude, I don't know, man. He's an influencer. He might be a cop. We might have to take it to the street. I just started laughing at a certain
That's
point.
insane.
She's like, don't scare him. So she goes outside. You know me. I go, buddy, I'll beat the fuck out of you right in front of your lady. I was like, don't fuck with me. I got 1 inch away from his face.
Yeah.
I'm like, you think I'm fucking playing with you, bro?
Yeah.
And I know I shouldn't do that, but this dude had no heart. So I might catch my karma one day. But anyways, I don't like being bullied. I was bullied my whole life.
You know what? That's good though. Because
Yeah.
I hate like a bully / like people who are just shit talkers of like tough guy bullies.
Right.
Tough
the
guy
little
bullies.
It's
Nah,
the little
it's just
bullies.
Tough
I
guy
don't
bullies.
like.
It's like, hey, we're just people, man. We're just chilling.
Yeah, what are you doing?
And I'm going to match the energy. If you give me negative energy, I'm going to be an asshole back. I'm never going to fight. I got a story about that, actually. But I'm never going to fight. But I will be an asshole back. I will verbally make you think about
I'm the
it
same
for the
way.
next 3 days.
Bro, give me some. Yeah, because I'm not dealing with it. So anyways, so this girl hits me up. Now, those two always smoke weed all the time. They never have a nickel to rub together. She hits me up out of the blue. I haven't heard from her in like 2 months.
Yeah.
She goes, hey, this is a weird question, but can you buy me some weed because I'm broke right now? So I'm like, look, I said, I got some at my house. I quit smoking. You know, this girl left it here a while ago. And I was like, I'll give it to you if you want to come over and get it. But I was like, I'm not about to give you $20 to go give to that rugrat you're talking to. Like, you know, because that's what it is. I know that's what it is.
Spicy, dude.
So she goes, hey, you don't got to talk to him, this and that. I was like, well, listen, like I said, you can come over to my house and get the weed. I'm not about to go all the way down to where you are to give you some. I'm busy right now. So she didn't, you know, I guess she just wanted the weed to smoke with him or something.
Yeah.
So she starts going off, and then, I mean, there's a lot to it. She's calling me, hey. She goes, yeah, I usually wouldn't do this, but I do. But I think, can you help me out with getting some weed, whatever? And then I'm like, yeah, I would be down. I'm pretty busy today. She said she couldn't meet me because she's busy.
Cool.
And she goes, come bring me the $20.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I was like, look, I'm busy right now, too. I was like I said, you can come to my house and get it. I'm not going to give you $20 to give to that rugrat that's being cocky, because I seen her give him money before, right? So she goes, wow, I'm not even with him anymore, and that's wild. And I go, look, I just seen you guys walking down the street yesterday together. Then she goes, why does it matter who I hang out with? You're not my man. Answer me that. And I said, look, I'm not going to give somebody money that was an asshole to me. He can come clean my apartment. I'll give him $60.
You're such a dick, dude. That's funny.
Yeah. And she goes, I'm blown away that you would assume that I even like him. I'm not his keeper. He's not mine. And I would like it if you don't talk about my friends like that, because he's not what you're saying. He's not a rugrat. And then she goes, if you keep this up, I'm effing blocking you, dude. Don't fucking play with me. So I don't even know how to respond to this, but please feel free to block me. It doesn't matter to me. And then she goes, bro, but just for you to assume is crazy, and also to just keep my friend's name out your mouth. I said, why are you still messaging me? I thought you were going to block me. I'm busy. Then she goes, because I don't want to block you. I just want you to understand where I'm coming from. I put, look, seriously, it's all good. Just block me, okay? It's cool. She goes, you're not hearing my side of the story, right? Saying I don't respond. Then she goes, just give me the money and don't talk about my friends. That's my point.
Jesus.
I'm like, what type of comment is that? We're probably boring our listeners, but then...
He's probably sitting right next to her like, text this. We got to get this weed, dude.
So she goes, she goes... you went out of your way to make this a problem. Then I'm like, look, I'm kind of happy we're airing this out, because, I bought you drinks, I bought you food. You blocking me is just saving me a monthly expense. And then she put, yeah, that might be true, but there, what did she put? I don't even know. She was probably drunk. Yeah, there might be, but they're not me, so good luck with I don't know what the fuck that even means. I put a question mark. She put, bro, honestly, you got this all mixed up. You got to understand my point of view. I never asked anybody for money, which, yeah, I'm sure. You made an assumption I'm dating somebody I'm not. You also told me if I ever need anything, you would help me out. This is like when I was talking to her 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Also,
that's such a general, hey, if you ever need anything. And she's like, yeah, can you give me $1,000?
And then she
$1,000?
goes, look, and then she goes, I know I shouldn't have hit you up at all, man. All men are the same. Lame ass, called me the N-word, and you want to be famous. You're such a loser. I don't respond. And she goes,
is she black girl?
White girl. Spanish girl.
And she said the N-word.
Yeah, well, she's white and Spanish, so I guess she could say half the word. She goes, how about this? We talk in person tomorrow because I'm drunk right now, and I regret asking you for anything. I said, look, I'll call you when I want to talk to you.
Good Lord,
just
dude.
left it at that.
Meet in person. She's going to have you jumped.
Yeah, dude, I'm not hanging out with her.
Good Lord, dude. That's crazy.
Huh.
Good. I'm glad that you're, you're moving on. You're moving on from this type of treatment, which is good.
Dude,
you know?
I'm done with it. Did you ever deal with this type of treatment? This was me my whole life, being a damn coward, loser.
Yeah.
I don't know what my problem was. I had no self-esteem. I said this to my buddy, and he always gets ladies. I said, bro, you know something? I'm done dating girls that I don't find attractive. He laughed for 5 minutes
What
straight.
did you? Yeah, you said this to me,
yeah.
dude.
He's like, bro.
Homely. I'm done dating these homely women.
Oh, yeah, I told you that too, yeah. But back then, I was just like, I guess, dude, I'm at the juice place yesterday, right? I'm looking at this girl. I'm like, man, you know, man, if I had money or if I was taller, a girl like this would probably talk to me, right?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on my juice. She looked at me. I'm like, fuck, she's seen me looking at her. So I'm purposely looking the other way because she's a fucking 20, dude. Drop dead gorgeous, right? Fitness. She's a dietitian for a living. And since she goes, oh, I get that same juice a lot. I love that juice. She takes off her headphones. She goes, you ever try that with the beat? Dude, we start talking. We exchange Instagrams. I'm like, did I make a deal with the devil? Like, what's going on right now?
Dude, show him again.
You think that's what it is?
That's what it is.
Honestly, do you think that's it?
I think so. Also, I think you're probably, when you get in shape a little bit, and you know, and it could be just a subtle thing. You could lose 5 pounds. The confidence.
Yeah, they could
You
see
feel
it.
good about yourself.
They could see
You're
it.
walking around with a little swagger.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, you know, intentional, you don't notice it, you got a little confidence. I think that's the big thing.
What's going on with you, man? I've been talking your ear off.
No, I like it, dude. So first of all, dude, shout out. I don't know if I talked about this, but I got that watch.
Woo!
Won that bet. I don't know if I think I talked about it before.
Oh yeah, damn! You picked out a nice joint.
When the Knicks won, I won $2,000 off the Knicks winning the
Nice.
title, and I got that
Bro,
watch.
it's sleek.
Got it engraved on the back. NYK 2026 champs.
Oh, fuck. What size is that?
38 millimeter.
Yeah, 38's the way to go.
Hamilton khaki Murph.
36 is
Fucking
too small, dude.
lights up. I love it,
Dude,
dude.
38's the best.
Wore it to the parade.
Oh shit, you went to the parade.
It came in right before. Yes, dude. We got to talk about that.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't even get near it.
It
That
was-
shit was troughed off.
Last Thursday, it was unbelievable. The parade, if you're not from New York or you're not here and you saw the headlines, they said 2 million people attend Knicks parade. That was 1/6 of the people that were there. I did some digging into it because I was like, no way.
Right.
So if you're not familiar, the Canyon of Heroes is Battery Park to City Hall, and it runs up Broadway. It's about a three-quarter.
Oh, it's down there.
It's only a 3/4 mile stretch of road.
My neighborhood was crazy too. Why was that?
So probably just for everybody was out. Everybody was out and about. So we go down there. Dude, they closed off. So they had you had to go through a security checkpoint just to get into Broadway on the street.
Oh, fuck
They
that.
closed the security checkpoint at 7:30. 7:30 they were
In
at
the morning?
capacity. Yes.
Holy
The parade
shit.
ended up starting at 10:30. So we got down there right around 7, and we didn't even get close to getting in, but we all hung out on Church Street, which runs parallel to Broadway.
Yeah.
Dude, Church Street had 2 times the amount of parade attendees. Full, dude. Shoulder to shoulder, all the way from above City Hall, all the way down to Broadway. That entire street was slammed. I got pictures. I'll show you. It was crazy, dude.
Were you able to move around, or was it crowded?
You could move around, but it was it
'Cause
was
when you can't
tight,
move
dude.
on Thanksgiving Day parade shit or the ball drop, and even honestly, when the Knicks won, they had to close off Times Square
Yeah.
because all the streets.
So they were closing off. So they then Ray and his wife tried to come down and meet us around 10 a.m. They couldn't even get below a certain street because
Yeah.
they blocked off. So they had the parade route, and then they had all the overflow in the entire surrounding area, and then they eventually blocked off people from even getting downtown. You couldn't get past a certain street
They had
down there
some
in
guy-
Five Eye. It
some-
was nuts, dude. It was so cool. It
There
was such good
was,
energy.
Somebody, I don't know who it was because the cops wouldn't say, but they had Times Square even closed off. I guess he was staying by Rockefeller, and he was going to the parade or something, some top world leader or something. Did you see that?
No.
There was CIA everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Black fucking
Well, I saw there was
trucks.
someone shot a gun in Times Square
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
dude,
day
that's
of the
second
parade,
one.
which nobody was in Times Square.
Yeah.
They showed it, and I go, everyone's down in Five Eye.
2 streets from my house. It was an argument broke out. One dude got stabbed in the neck, and nobody
Really?
got. He missed. I was right there when it happened.
No.
Dude, I was literally there 15 minutes later. I thought it was closed off for the parade at first, the caution tape. I'm like, damn, you guys got caution tape for the parade?
Yeah.
But you know how Times Square gets nuts over the Knicks. I mean, they seen
Yeah.
what happened 3 nights before.
Well, you know what's crazy too? I don't understand when someone's firing a gun in Times Square because guns are illegal in New York, right?
Yeah.
So how is it even?
Well, you know,
how are they even having it?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. They changed the rules on guns. I remember when it happened.
It used to be mandatory minimum.
Yeah,
sentences.
10 years.
Yeah,
10 years.
just for carrying.
Dude, just for carrying. Now it's 6 months probation. I know I bring this up a lot.
But it's true.
Hey, man, listen. I I got no dog in the fight. I don't think anything about that was racist. I would get patted down. I got patted down. I had my bags checked multiple times during stop and frisk.
Stop and frisk, yeah.
I mean, it's like, hey, listen, you can't blame the people that are getting arrested. It's like they're not purposely. Yeah. They're grabbing everybody. I mean, dude, I've seen them. They're grabbing girls with bags.
Yeah.
My buddy told me, he's a hood dude. He goes, bro, you got to get you a white bitch, have her put the pistol in her bag. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I be robbing people all day downtown. Give her a little bit of coke and shit.
Dude, I got interviewed by the news down at the parade.
Damn, get the fuck out of here. Dude, they got a major Knicks fan.
Dude,
I know you couldn't wait to say
it was great, dude. So we're standing on Church Street, and
is that like Soho area, right?
It's Fidei.
Okay.
So like City Hall, like kind of deep Fidei. And we're down there, and like they're interviewing people. And granted, I say the news, they said they were like an affiliate news program, but it could have just been a guy with like a gimbal and his phone. But they had like the microphone, they had the whole setup. They looked legit. But they weren't wearing
TikTok
any
probably gets more views
identifiers. So I don't know where it is. I didn't ask them, but I heard them say like, "Oh, we're like, local affiliates for a news organization." Who knows what that could be? But they're interviewing like
Hopefully
2-3 people.
One.
Well, they're interviewing people, and I'm like,
we're joking.
I go over and I go, "Hey, if you guys need some energy, I'm right here, dude." I haven't had a sip of alcohol. I was completely sober. They give me the microphone, dude. I talked for 7 minutes. I was I was just rambling. I'm like, look at these. I got my buddy Paul Dags was there, and my brother Lucas is there.
Oh,
so they're filming me from the side. And I'm like pointing it out. I'm like, yeah, I got my brother here and my buddy Paulie Dag of Donuts. And I'm like doing nicknames.
Yeah.
And then
how you doing?
I'm riffing the whole time. And then, when you're doing like,
and they didn't know you were a comedian. They're probably like, no, this dude's funny.
No, I kept looking at them to be like, I'm waiting for them to cut me off.
Yeah, are you the fat Disney mall cop guy or whatever?
And then Kevin James.
Yeah.
Then I see them laughing. So I'm like, I'm going to keep going. And then I'm like rolling. You know when you do stand up and you say something like crowd worky and you're like, that was good.
Yeah, I should have held back.
I feel like maybe that could be misinterpreted.
Yeah.
So as like I'm going, this black woman comes over who's like 65 years old.
Oh, shit.
And she starts like twerking on me.
Oh, damn, there you go.
And I acknowledge
can't get pregnant, baby.
I'm doing jokes with her. She's got a bunch of like holes in her shirt, but like by design.
Yeah.
It was like a Knick shirt with all these holes. I'm like, oh, she's holy, guys. And I'm doing dumb news jokes. And then they go, what's so great about the Knicks? And I go, well, it brings the city together. All these people, everybody. I go, I mean, just look at her, me and her. We would never talk in real life.
Oh, God.
And then as soon as I said it, I was like, in my mind, I was like,
damn, the real you came out.
That sounds, I meant because she's like a 70-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And I'm a 30-year-old man.
You forget you're white.
But also, we are like just two completely different people. Like, we're never good. It's like comics, dude. You know how many comics that I would never like, we would never cross paths except for the fact that we do comedy. We're in the same industry,
right.
Like how many people that you're friends with that you're like, in no other world would we like be friends kind of thing. But like comedy brings us together. It's kind of like that for the Knicks. So I was like, because like our ages, right? I was like, how old are you, ma'am? And she's like, I'm 65 years old.
It's even worse when you ask the ages.
And I know. And I'm trying to get out of it. And I was like, I'm 35 and I'm like, me and you could have a book club together. I'm doing bits. I'm trying to riff with her. But it ended up being so fun, so great. And then we ended up going over to Phoebe's in the East Village.
Damn, they got a bar called Phoebe's.
Yeah, you never been?
For friends.
It's not. Yes, sure. It's not after Phoebe from Friends, but yeah, Phoebe's East Village.
Never been.
We met Ray.
I'm not tall enough for those East Village bars. They don't let me in.
So we get there, like right as the City Hall presentation is happening. So like, yeah, they gave Mamdani gave keys to the city to all the players.
Oh, that's what's up.
And dude, he gave a speech. He came out there, gave a speech. Half the bar booed, half the bar cheered.
Yeah.
And dude,
the ones booing were cops.
It was one of the best hype speeches I've ever seen.
Are you starting to like Mondani?
Bro, as soon as he go for the bit, I was like, holy shit, I think that just turned me into a Democrat. It was like, and like everybody's laughing, but I like go over to the guys who booed and I go, I'm about to become a Mamdani fan. And they were like laughing. But dude, yeah, it amped me up.
That's what's up.
It was bringing me onto the Mamdani train just because of his Knicks.
I think a lot of people are liking him. I told my buddy, I said, hey, man, I feel safe in New York. I was saying it. Then pap, somebody got shot.
I was going to say, do you? Do you feel safe here?
I don't pay attention of it. I just know all the cops hate him. For whatever reason.
Yeah. If you are a Knicks fan or appreciate or a liberal or, a combination of both, go and watch Mamdani's City Hall Parade Knicks speech.
Do you think,
it was lights out.
But do you think he's a Knicks fan or do you think somebody wrote it for him?
Oh, I think someone wrote it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably a Knicks fan, but they all have speechwriters.
I never heard him rap about the Knicks. Most of the time he was just rapping about getting bitches and money, right?
Oh, yeah. He was rapping, right?
His raps still
so
come up.
Funny, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna make everybody Muslim. That's what he used to say.
He was, dude, it was great. It was fantastic. And then, yeah, just a great day. We came back here, hung out in Astoria area. This is just an awesome day.
It's cool you got so many friends in your neighborhood, dude. I went down to Chelsea Piers. They got the batting cages. That's all not far from my house, a 20-minute walk. There's thousands of people. No friends come hang out with me over there because nobody wants to cut through Times Square.
Yeah.
It's that's the worst part of the city.
Yeah.
I understand it, but I'm like, listen, all you got to do is make it one block. You make it from 8th to 9th, you're golden.
That's true. That's true. It's not bad. I've gotten dropped off right in Times Square. I walk right over to you.
Yeah, 44th,
it's not bad. It's really not bad.
Everybody's like, oh, bro, I hate Times Square. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Let's play fucking Frisbee or something.
I would do it. Dude, we go to the park, Astoria Park. We throw the football around.
Come up here. I do some football. I got
it's
a Frisbee, dude. I've been going to the what do you call Central Park and playing a little bit.
I don't know, man. Hell's Kitchen with a Frisbee. You're going to attract
you
might get a boyfriend.
I go to Sheep's Meadow or I go a little further down because you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of dudes sucking
Dude,
you
what does that mean?
That's what they do. That's their gay calling. That's
Suck
like the
their
bat signal
thumb?
to them. Yeah.
The bat signal.
They suck
I've
their
never
thumb. They
heard
let
that.
you know.
Wow.
Bro, and they tell you. They're not even hide about it. They'll be like, I'm going to go get laid. And if you want, I'll come back here and suck your dick. And they'll be like, my apartment's unlocked. They tell, because I live in the building with all gay dudes. They'll be on the roof, dude, having naked parties and shit. And there's cameras on the roof. They don't give a fuck. They go up there naked. They have toga parties. And, dude, it's like the only thing covered is their belly button.
Oh, my God, dude. That's so funny.
They're all oiled up and working out. They're jacked. That's the thing about gay dudes, bro. They got jacked.
Yeah. What was that movie with Billy Eichner? Billy Eichner did a movie about gay men falling in love in New York City.
Yeah.
It came out. I watched it when it came out, and it was there was one scene literally talking about how gay men have to be in such great shape, and then one immensely fat, out of shape man comes to the orgy, and everyone's like, ugh. And it's you can't be mean, but nobody wants to hook up with them. Wow. And I was like, this is horrible, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
It goes back to the ancient Greeks or Romans. People say that was God giving somebody life in that picture. I think that was misinterpreted. Two naked
the finger
men with their balls out on the cloud,
touching fingers,
touching
something else.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think it was hey, look, I'll fuck around with
touching
you.
tips, but different
maybe,
tips.
You never know. Not that anything's wrong with that sort of thing.
No, we just we're having fun, dude. It's Pride.
I remember
they're having fun.
I went to school with this kid. And,
celebration.
A lot of people back then were homophobic, and a lot in the black community was really homophobic, where I was growing up. So I remember this one kid was openly gay. He's like, I slept with 80 men. He's telling guys, you're sexy. So they started bullying him. They were roasting him, all these black kids. And they would be like, Ryan's gay. They wrote it in construction. They wrote it on the ceiling. They got a crane lift. Nobody could wipe it off. They snuck it in from another room.
Come on.
It's 60 feet up on a ceiling. Spray painted Ryan's gay. And I don't even know how I got wrapped up in this. I was friends with those
You rented
black
the
kids.
equipment?
I didn't do nothing. And, it's funny. He pulled down a girl's shirt and somebody punched him in the mouth and knocked his teeth out.
Whoa.
And he had a hammer on him. He was walking around with a hammer because he knew he was going to get jumped.
Ryan?
Yeah, and then they threw him in a dumpster.
Dude,
and then they wrote on the dumpster, Ryan's gay, and they blocked it.
Come on, dude.
So the principal
terrible.
had us all in the room. And the funny thing is, the principal, I think he had me wrapped up in it because I was in slow classes in 3rd grade, and he was my slow class teacher on the bus. We'd go in a little trailer in front of the school. So he just brought me in it. And he was always real polite, real happy. And he's like, listen, if you guys don't agree with what Ryan likes to do, that's okay. And then, you know, if it slips up and if you accidentally say Ryan's gay, just be like, it's okay, Ryan. It's okay to be gay. And dude, they fucking took this to the next level.
That is crazy.
I think the kid quit school.
That is a insane principal punishment.
Well, you know, he was a principal.
It's
at a
okay.
learning disabled
It's
school.
learning.
He probably
disabled.
didn't expect he'd ever have to talk to any kids. You know,
He was
just,
like,
I don't understand why you guys just don't watch Lion King and shut the fuck up.
I didn't think these kids would talk.
Yeah, dude,
That's
I remember being
nuts,
16 right before I dropped out, and we were watching Lion King 3, and they gave us like a test on it. And I just left. I gave the teacher my books, and
I
it was
quit
social
school.
studies.
I quit
I'm like,
school.
I don't know what we're learning here.
Dude. Oh my God, man. Oh, that's so good. That is just insane, man. You're taking tests on movies.
I paid for parking to watch this shit.
You're driving to school to watch The Lion King. Oh my God. I did have a bit of an altercation.
Oh shit, the test is kicking up.
I did have a bit of an altercation,
what happened?
okay?
The watch did it?
Well, no, I'll tell you this, Astoria people. I am boycotting the Bohemian Beer Garden. The Bohemian Beer Garden.
The big spot?
Boycott, dude.
Why's that?
Boycott. So we go there a lot.
I didn't know it's Bohemian. It's a Bahama, like, what's Bohemian mean?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Bohemian is white guys there.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, it's called the Beer Garden. Okay. But we call it the Beer Garden. We go there all the time. They have a huge backyard area. It's very fun. We went for one Knicks game. We ended up leaving at halftime and went to another bar, and that was game 1 against Cleveland where they came back.
Yeah, I watched
in the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah. We went to another bar, and we were like, yeah, bad vibes for Knicks games. We never went back to Beer Garden. So the World Cup's going on, okay?
Right.
USA played on Friday, I think it was.
Okay.
So I did my birthday. I did a little birthday thing at the Beer Garden this past winter. I've been supporting them for, a while. Last 2 years we've been going there, spending a lot of money. And it's always a fun place, always a good vibe. But in February, they were like, oh, you got to come back for the World Cup. It's crazy. It's so fun. And my cousin was like, I want to come back for the World Cup. So he hits me up. He's like, hey, you want to go watch a USA game? I was like, yeah, let's go to the Beer Garden. I know you wanted to go. We end up showing up. It's like a 3 o'clock game, I think. Trousseau comes. So the three of us go in. Dude, they're doing covers. Damn. You got to pay a $10 cover.
1,500 people in the fucking place.
More,
Holy
dude.
Shit.
So that was the problem. So they hire this whole private security, which is so shady.
Nobody's bringing a gun to a store.
But it was just to collect them cash, dude. No Venmo, no credit card. Wow. It's cash only, $10 to get in, which I have no problem.
Cash only.
And listen, you want to make money, whatever. I have no problem with it. I'll pay the cover. We're here for the experience. Fine.
Better have a seat.
Dude, that was the problem. We walk in and every single line, food, drinks, 80 to 100 people deep.
Wow.
Every seat
they straight
filled.
ripped everybody off.
Dude, every seat was filled. You couldn't get a drink. We did a quick lap. We go inside and they're like, you got to wait online. You got to wait online to get inside. I was like, we're just trying to find a seat.
Yeah.
We might not even drink because I'm not waiting on a 100-person line
for 3 hours.
So we're talking. I'm like, I'm happy to stay because my cousin wanted to be there for the game. I'm like, if you want that, we'll stay. I don't mind. And then he's like, no, let's go somewhere else. So I was like, me and Trousseau, we were there for 30 seconds. I go, probably won't happen, but maybe we can ask. Maybe we get stamped so we can come back later, or they give us our money back, $10, So Trousseau goes up to this woman and was like, hey, do you think we could, we just came in and paid, we're not going to stay. We're going to go across the street. Do you think we can get our money back for the cover? She was like, what? Why don't you want to stay? It's so fun. He goes, the lines, there's too many people. We're not into this.
Look,
it's just
there's
not
no seats.
Yeah, it's just
Can't
not.
even see the TV.
Yeah, not what we were hoping for. And already I'm like, they don't give a shit because they're taking covers from everybody and just jamming people in, almost like they're going to sell as much as they can. They're it's like a money grab, which annoys me.
They up the price of drinks too.
Which annoys me,
special event menu.
When you're there you're supporting a place for years and years, and then because of a big event, they're like, oh, let's take advantage of everybody who's supporting us. And it's not like, oh, we come here, we should be treated differently, but it's like, dude, it's a local neighborhood spot. This is not Times Square. It's not like you're going to Times Square or going to like MSG for the playoffs, like where things are going to be bigger. This is a local Astoria bar. So we ask, and he's talking to the woman, and she's like, no, there's no refund. Sorry. I didn't think they would give the money back, but no harm in asking. Then all of a sudden, like, we're about to like be like, okay, that's fine. We're just going across the street. This like 55, 65-year-old, like meathead, bald hair, testosterone,
insecure,
roided up. Yeah, just like security guard bouncer. Looks at like Trousseau and he's like, hey, she said no fucking refunds. You know,
wow.
If you're going to go,
he
go.
wants a banger.
Like immediately bad energy, aggressive energy. And I was like, yeah, we're leaving. And I was like, you know, we've supported this place for, you know, years.
Yeah.
Keep my $10. I'll never be back here again.
Right.
And the guy goes,
I'm going to tell the owner.
Yeah. Well, I go, keep the $10. You just lost our business. I'll never come back here. And the guy goes, why the fuck would I care? I don't own the place. And I was like, okay, cool. And he goes, grow up. It's World Cup. Get the fuck out of here. And I go, fuck you, dude. Yeah. As we're like walking out, and he's like, fuck me, fuck you, fuck you. And we're walking out. I go, okay. And then I pulled, which I know for a guy like that would be real bad.
Yeah.
And I don't usually say it, but I go, fucking suck my dick, man.
Yeah.
And walk away. Dude, he starts chasing us down the block.
Oh, shit.
And he's screaming. He goes, suck my dick. He goes, take it out, and I'll suck it. Take it out, and I'll suck it.
He probably would have.
Dude, there are families waiting online to get in. And he's screaming at me.
Wow.
He's screaming at me, screaming at Trousseau. We're just about to go across the street.
You know the owner heard about that.
I was so like, I got him like so rattled.
Yeah.
But he's coming right at me. And I'm like, it wasn't like we're just trash talking. I was like, if this guy gets close, he's going to hit me kind of thing. And he's like, keep fucking walking. I was like, we're just going across the street. And now nobody online had heard what I said. Right. So I'm like, why are you being so aggressive? And I pulled that. And I'm like, dude, you're out of control. I was like, you're a professional. Act professional.
Yeah.
And then his friend, like the other bouncers come and get him. And I'm like, it's just incredibly.
How tall was he?
Probably my height.
Damn,
you know?
He was your height acting like that?
Not short. Maybe like 5'8".
Damn,
you know,
that's
maybe a touch
for
shorter.
A 5'8" guy.
And he's like, fuck you. And then his friends are like, I was like, this is incredibly unprofessional and disrespectful. And then the other bouncer's like, you were disrespectful first. And I go, yeah, I'm not being paid to de-escalate situations.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, well, fuck you. Suck my dick. And then like they're pulling away. And then like, I got him at that point. I didn't need to say anything, but I need the last word. And I was like, see, you've been a naughty boy. Now you're in trouble. Go on back. Go to the front of the line, you naughty boy with your naughty mouth. And dude, Trousseau was also like, he was like, he's been going through some stuff and he's like, I'm emotionally not prepared. Like that guy came at you. I was ready to go to jail.
What do you think that dude would have did if you just pulled out a gun and shot at him? The look
I don't know.
on his face would have been insane.
Died? What a crazy thing to say.
Well, you gotta miss him or hit him in the legs. But you see people's attitude change so quick when they see that pistol.
Dude, I immediately look at my cousin. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. Let's just go to the other bar. And granted, it was said and done. But insane. I mean, should I have gotten punched in the face? Probably. But if you give me energy like that, I will match it.
See, that's why I'm in boxing class.
I will match the energy.
Bro, imagine if you would just hit him with a right and broke his nose.
I wouldn't.
Like, what was that?
I would like run. I'm going to talk shit and then
you think
run
you would
away.
outran him though?
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%, dude. This guy was like that like 60-year-old like Italian where he's kind of waddling. Like he's got so much muscle.
Says
like
he's got friends that are connected.
Yeah, probably, you know. I know the security company. I don't want to say it online because I don't want like people trolling it. But
he was waiting his whole life for that moment.
I immediately
Every day he's in the gym.
Yeah, I think I might call the company and be like, dude, you have like fucking unstable individuals.
If you would have got that on TikTok, hey guys, never come to Beer Garden. This is the treatment you get.
Yeah,
dude, they would have been fucking sending you flowers. Please, Dylan, take down the video.
Yeah, no. I'm not trying to, but it was just crazy. And all these like people across the street, people are outside. We go to Wiley's, and which is, you know,
I like Wiley's.
Great
nice
bar.
Prices, yeah.
We watched the Knicks win it all there. You know, we watched Game 4 there. It was just unbelievable energy there. People were outside. They're like, "What happened there?" And we told them the whole story, and they were like, "That is nuts, dude, nuts." Because usually the only way that, the way that should resolve is I go, hey, we're never coming back here. Keep your $10.
Right.
As like a little frustrated
he was a bad
rant.
security guard.
Yeah, and he goes, yeah, okay. See you later.
Yeah,
and then it's done.
Those security guards never last because it's like, bro, there's some crazy people in the world.
It's the difference between Roadhouse, a cooler, and a tough guy.
Yeah, that's true.
A cooler's like, hey, can you come meet me in the parking lot?
Yeah,
he goes,
locks
okay,
the door.
you guys are good to go. See ya.
Yeah.
It's a cooler.
The best
De-escalation.
security guards are the ones that never have to do nothing. They'll
Exactly.
be big, but yeah, they don't got to do shit.
Exactly. And I said, dude,
fuck beer garden.
say he did punch me and I'm knocked out, I have to go to the hospital. Dude, that security company, the bar, the liability there,
all the money,
absolutely
they lose their
crazy.
liquor license. You know,
1000%.
if an owner gets involved in something like that, New York wants to take people's liquor license because they're limited.
Yeah.
They could sell it for 10 times the amount.
Yeah.
You know?
But it was, I feel bad saying this, but I'll never go back. I sent it to all my Astoria friends, and they were all like, yeah, fuck that place. We're out.
I got this dickhead that lives in my neighborhood that runs a comedy club, and it's where the train is, so I have to walk by his club. I'm not going to go around.
Yeah.
And the dude just stares at me like the dirtiest look ever. And if I didn't have a little bit of money in the bank, I would say something, but it's like, this dude's probably broke. He borrowed the money for the club off somebody.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Like, if it comes down to a lawsuit, maybe he'd lose his liquor license or I'd get sued for $50,000 or something. I don't know how that works, but it's like, I can't be fighting.
Yeah.
He's like 70 years old. It's like, imagine how that would even look.
Yeah.
Fighting a 70-year-old man or 68-year-old guy.
1000%, right? It's crazy.
They'd be
It's
like,
crazy.
bro, why did you punch that elderly man? And I'd be like, well, he attacked me 10 times in the past 10 years.
They're like, where's the video?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, dude, it is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's 5'8" that can control their temper.
Oh, dude, we got 2 emails, and then we want to wrap them.
Yeah, let's check them out.
So first of all, let me bring this up too. You remember what you texted me about the little double date?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I gotta get a girl lined up. I mean, I'm talking to a couple, but I don't know if it's for sure that I want to spend any money on them yet.
Yeah. I think it would be so fun.
Yeah, I'll get a girl.
Do that.
What
dude.
if I just bring a really fucked up girl?
I mean,
just to prank your girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend, but we are exclusively dating.
I used to prank my friends and show up and act gay on dates. Like, I'd be like, "Oh, me and him go way back. How you doing?"
She listens to the pod, and she was like, I was with her when you texted that, and she was like, yes, absolutely.
That'd be dope. Yeah, we'll do something. I gotta find the right one.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We got 2 emails. First of all, this one. Dilligan. Love it. WFT. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. What fucking WTF? What the fuck did you think about that Game 4 comeback, baby?
That was insane, bro.
It was so insane. It was the happiest moment of my life with that
might
tip
be
in.
one of the best comebacks ever.
I was more euphoric when they won that game than I was when they won.
Yeah, people
Game
were
5
leaving thinking
championship.
they lost already. Dude.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Same thing. We were at a different bar. Halftime, I go, we need to switch up the vibes. We went to
Right.
Wiley's, and they
Thank
won
God
that game.
you did it, or else they wouldn't have won.
I know, dude. I've sacrificed for this team. Put it all out there. He goes, just want to say
4-inch shorts on. What are those?
5-inch shorts.
Those are
dude.
5, man.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Got my legs out. Legs out. Pegs out. Just want to say I've never been interested in the NBA. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh shit!
Let's go Oilers. Okay, next year, LOL.
Nice weather out there.
But your enthusiasm about the Knicks is contagious. I had to watch a game. Let's fucking go. And now I get your excitement. Been listening to the guys' show for what feels like a couple years now, and I look forward to my Wednesday mornings when I get to hear you guys episode of the week. Oh, by the way, last week was tough to listen to on stereo. All your fault, Dom. I'm just kidding. Congrats on the new pad. Anyways,
how do you know it was my play?
Go
because
Knicks.
the apartment.
We were
yeah.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
It's
probably.
all right. It's an editing thing. We'll fix it.
I know I spelt that wrong. I just wanted to hear your reaction. LOL. Cheers. Matt, a.k.a. Handsome. Love that,
Matt,
dude.
I just made a skit using your name. I just posted it.
Handsome Matt, baby.
Go Dominic Leonelli on Instagram. Making a skit with your name on it.
I love that, dude. Handsome Matt. Oh, we got a long one here.
Matt's always get all the girls. You ever notice that? I've never met a single Matt.
I feel like Mike's get all the girls.
Nah, dude.
A lot
We
of
know a
Mikes.
Mike that we no girl
Oh, yeah,
ever
Kerrigan.
fucked him.
Yeah.
Man, I never even seen a girl wave at him.
Oh God. Okay, this one's titled "Crazy Wife." I love it.
Oh,
Name's
right up my
Mikey,
alley.
and I'm a big fan.
We did not plan that, bro.
Mikey Kerrigan.
Yeah.
That's so
She's
good.
black and 6'8".
That was remember he's
Yeah.
dating that woman, and he was like, I almost quit comedy and got married.
Yeah, he became a
He was
professional
like
gardener.
6'3", large black
he was
woman.
like, fuck comedy, dude. I'm planting plants now. I seen him in the Bronx once when he was doing that.
So funny. Name's Mikey, and I'm a big fan of the podcast and listener from New Mexico. Fuck yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Shout out.
The old town.
Dom will love this story.
Hell yeah, you know me too well.
I moved back to this area about a year ago and started a new job. I work with the same 6-man crew every day and have grown have grown a bond with all these dudes. All blue collar, so the jokes get crazy and sexual and a little too far. Love that. Our boss man is the usual, comes around to check every now and then, but does nothing, and then does his thing. The crew is always talking shit about how hot his wife is and passing his wife around
Yes.
like a sign-in sheet.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I get invited to this golf tournament, which involves a lot of other companies. I come across our boss and his wife. She is smoking hot, blonde, late 30s, long legs, but keeps to herself. We golfed all day, which involved beer after beer.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah. The
That's the
wife's
best
getting-
part about golfing, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Drinking beer outside.
That's the only good part.
I love golfing, dude.
Come down to the driving range with me, Chelsea Piers. Bro.
I'll go.
Yeah, we
I'll
have some
go,
fun,
dude.
bro. I'll cover
Yeah.
you.
I'm going to a bachelor party this weekend playing golf twice, dude.
Oh, all right.
Can't wait.
You work on your swing.
Yeah. We go to the after party, which is also a dinner. I come across her, and she is wasted.
Oh, dude, you know she's flirting.
We talked earlier at hole 8 and shared a small laugh. She was ecstatic to see me and came over to talk.
Oh,
Drunk me, not trying to be rude, decided to entertain her. A short while later, I need to take a piss, and I run to the bathroom. Oh my God,
dude,
I
getting
feel
hard.
like where this is going, I'm getting horny, dude.
Yeah, I'm chubbing up. I really hope he banged his wife.
Before I'm able to pull it out, she's there throwing it back, telling me to spank and choke her.
Wow.
0 to 100 real quick. I freaked out and walked off because it was crowded, and our boss is a good guy.
Damn, good on you, and you need that
Wow.
paycheck. You ain't trying to fuck that money up. It sounds like a good job.
Towards the end of the night, I see her latched onto one of the other guys from the crew.
Damn.
He laughed and kind of gave me a nod like, quote, told you so. Anyways, I should, think I should try for it or no?
Nah, I think you lost your opportunity, bro. And your friend just hit. It's like you really don't. You don't want to fuck around with somebody when your
Wow.
coworkers banged first.
Also, I mean, crazy that this guy's hot wife is just throwing it to all the employees.
It's more common than you think.
That is nuts, man.
I'm telling you, bro, it's so common.
Wow.
And you know what? The guy probably cheats too. He picks up hookers, you know.
Yeah.
All these bosses cheat.
Wow.
You know, a little flirt. And women take it to the next level. Like, I shook a girl's hand. She fucked somebody. She told me, I need therapy. I got jealous the way you shook her hand. I
Wow.
was dating a girl like that once.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. And she was a boss.
Yeah, I mean, I don't encourage infidelity, but you know,
Really?
I know.
If a girl's gonna cheat, she's gonna cheat. It's better
Sure.
she cheats with me. I'm gonna treat her right. I'm gonna pay, get her an Uber back to your house. You know what I'm saying?
It's insane.
Let her take a shower.
Yeah.
I let him wash the shit off.
Oh.
I say, wash your
Yeah,
face.
you treat him
Don't-
right.
Yeah, don't be rude.
Okay.
Go back to your husband with that shit.
Got a
on
whole
your
makeup
face.
crew for
Yeah.
you. You can
I
do
do.
you
I
up
keep
right.
Tampax at my house.
That's
Baby wipes, and I keep the big hefty ones for them girls with them big labias.
heavy flow
Yeah.
ladies. The heavy flow ladies.
Yeah, you got to.
Dude, that's crazy. So yeah, dude, Mikey, I mean, listen,
Fucking Mikey Concrete.
you know, I don't encourage infidelity, but sometimes if you're a single man out there, you know, you go where the party is.
I think if he stays working there, maybe around a Christmas party. See, the real thing is he's got to get the Instagram messages going back and forth, and don't follow each other, because then the husband's gonna get hip to it.
This
Just
is-
DMs back and forth, quick little meetup. You know your boss's schedule. You call off sick one day. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus, dude. I gave a general advice, and you were like, specifically, this is how you go about
And
it.
you got to bring her to your place, dude. I hooked up with a coworker. He wasn't my boss, but he was a lot of people's bosses.
Yeah.
We were in different departments. He could have easily got me fired, bro. And I didn't.
And you
know-
hooked up with him?
I messed around with his wife
With
once.
his wife, yes.
Before
yes.
they were married, I think.
Okay.
We just made out and shit. And
Damn.
one time I ended up at the house and he texted her, "Why is Dom there?" He had the Ring cameras.
Oh.
I don't know
my
how she didn't know.
God.
Did I look? It's right fucking there out in the open. She had to have known it was there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Maybe she did it intentionally.
Yeah, and then dude,
Lock
the
'em
guy
down.
from HR was like, "Why were you over her house?" I was like, "She invited me over." I'm like, "Oh, I wasn't doing nothing." She said she'd cook for me. I don't even know where I got the lie. I'm a pretty good liar.
She said she'd cook for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know. I didn't think it was a big deal.
I don't know. Can
Yeah.
I not? This is not a free country, dude.
Yeah.
Can't have a pretty lady with
Yeah.
a boyfriend cook for you.
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? That's crazy, man. All right, dude. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
that
that's
was a
it,
good
bro.
episode.
We had fun.
That was a fun app.
Hell yeah.
All right,
It is.
dude. You can follow me at Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok,
Everything Dominic Leonelli.
and at Troublemakers on everything. Send us an email. We love the emails. Troublemakerspod@gmail.com. Stories, hype us up. You know,
Hell yeah.
we don't care. I love that.
Don't forget, man, comment. Send us some more messages, too. These are fun, dude.
Yeah, I love doing these.
Anything fighting, anything cheating, lying. These
Travel.
We're not going to out you. Nobody knows your last name. So
That's
just,
a good. Yeah, I won't say your name if you say don't say my name.
And even what's a first name? I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
no, you know.
You know, unless it's DeMarcus.
I mean, that could have been Mike Kerrigan sending that in.
Dude,
we don't
it could
even
have
know.
been. Yeah, you never know.
Okay.
And guys, follow my other podcast, Dry Salami, please.
Fuck yeah, man. And new episodes are out every Wednesday. We'll see you next week, baby. Good night.